What is good, spectacular people? This is SFC Spectacular, back on the mic to rock your body right. And I'm bringing you some more gaming stuff tonight. I am your NCOIC for all things entertaining on this channel, and I am here today to talk to you about something that's been bothering me and a lot of other gamers in the gaming space. That topic is people who call themselves gaming journalists and how they are hurting video games themselves. Alright? You got people like Jason Schreier, who is a well-known published writer over at Kotaku, I believe it is. Speaking of Kotaku, they're one of the agents. Then you got Eurogamer, GameSpot, Destroy Toy, and IGN. Places like that. And I think they've been to the will of SJW conformist. But I don't want to really get into that. So you see, back in the day, video game journalists used to cover actual video games. They would cover reviews, previews, editorials, interesting articles, top 10 lists. As we know, I think YouTubers do a better job of that these days. And that's probably why some of these guys feel threatened and attack YouTubers on a regular basis. And when I say YouTubers, I mean the big ones. Certainly nobody like me on the lower level, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. These articles are rarely about anything of substance, video games, let alone. They usually go and attack small things. Like I see the one article on what was that? Song lyrics in Persona 5, and they were really stretching it. But what really amazed me is how people were so ho-hum and calm about it. These journalists, so-called journalists, were actually trying to make something up in a lyric themselves and pretending that they heard something. Oh, you can pretend all day, but I'm sure you did that for clickbaity people. Anyway, moving on. They get into stupid stuff like arguments over gender, sex of a person, who the person's having sex. It's make believe. This stuff just make believe that has nothing to do with video games. These journalists or so-called journalists seem to be looking for the next big expose, as it is, to get clicks to further their career. Such as Jason Schreier, who seemed to be outraged over, he's been outraged over a lot of things, but lately, what was the last article I saw? Well, the last one I saw was when the crunch at BioWare. Let me tell you something. Side note on BioWare. BioWare is trash. They've been trash for a while, okay? I said it here, okay? The BioWare you know today isn't the BioWare of yesteryear, and that's the biggest problem. I said that in another video. Those guys have moved on, or they're leading other companies. The BioWare you know today is a bunch of young, snot-nosed, no-name SJW wannabes, and that's why their games turn out to be trash. And that's why, and then they don't recognize their games are trash either. So when it comes to that, I think that solved the issue on BioWare pretty much. So back to these big entities like IGN, Destructoid, GameSpot. Need to do a paper on IGN. That's what I need to do. Anyway, they attack big YouTubers. I want to get back on that because these are their biggest competitions, at least in their eyes. I think they seem to be afraid of these guys because they not only tell it like it is, but they show factual evidence. Most big reputable YouTubers, I say most loosely, show the factual evidence, while these guys shy away from anything that could be, beneficial to gaming, so to speak. If we're talking about a character's gender, that's benefiting no one, not even the character themselves. So that's whatever. Game journalists seem to be on a mission. They seem to be here to tear down the gaming industry itself. Whereas they used to give you news, reviews, good stuff, the stuff you want to look forward to. Now they seem to be here to cause only strife and problems. They just non-stop find things to complain about. They complain about crunch. They complain about sexuality of characters. They complain about song lyrics. They complain about the difficulty in a game. They complain about the game itself. If you're going to complain all day, why even play games? They're on Twitter non-stop ranting and raving. They're pushing their SJW idealistic morals on everybody, which seems to be just really, really dumb. I don't need anybody telling me what to be offended for or by. Okay? So if you're watching this now, or you're watching this later, game journalist, especially, people give Jason Schreier too much credit. He does write some good stuff. I will give him that much credit. But on the other side, he just uses that to lure you into his other clickbaity stuff, so whatever. But if you guys are listening to this, just stop, okay? Stop it. I don't think anybody likes you. This is why Kotaku is going out of business. This is why IGN has a bunch of plagiarists and incorrect editorial. Oh, it's just a big mess of crap. And I didn't think anybody really took these guys serious, but apparently on Twitter, I guess they're being taken serious. But look, guys, I just want to leave it at this. Game journalism is nowhere near where it used to be, where it was fun and good back in the day in magazine form. Now online, it's nonstop SJW, feel bad for me, victim mentality bulljive. Okay? That's all I really want to say. Hey, look, I got to get out of here. I got a show tonight. Catch me on Twitter. Catch me on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch my other YouTube channel, SFC Spectacular. But all the links for all my other social media will be down below. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Peace. What's good,